Morning.
Good morning.
My name is Doki Walker. My family and I came to St. Richard's almost 17 years ago. Our 3 children were young, and it was important for us to find a church that was welcoming and growing to raise them in. Well, we found it here. We have made lifelong friends, found a communal support when there were hard times and when there were good times. And we found that we wanted to be a part of this beautiful congregation's ministry. So here's the scripture, Matthew 6, verse 21, where your treasure is, there will your heart be. Growing up, a lot of times stewardship was 3 parts. The magical number 3, time, talent, and treasure. Time, a precious commodity, as the last 2 years have shown us. We as a society have so little time to spare. But I've found that those times I have carved out to serve at the Serving Center, for a women's retreat, or for a first Sunday breakfast have been so rewarding. I encourage all of you to take time to discover this for yourselves. Talent. This is another important part of the stewardship triad. So many of us have talents that we would love to share with St. Richard's, whether it's teaching in the atrium, serving at the altar, ushering, choir. During stewardship season, we can all search for where God has given talents for us to use them to enrich our parish. And the big one, treasure. This has been a strong and oftentimes the hardest for our family to agree on. We often pray up until the last minute and then agree on an amount. These past 2 years have been a struggle, as it has been for a lot of families. Our family was no exception. We pledged last year, praying that this one would be better. And I expect we'll be praying the same prayer this year. But God provides. This year was different than 2020, but we made it through. And without the love and support from St. Richard's, it would have been a lot harder. Pledging to give some of our treasure back to God enables our parish to welcome more families of all types and sizes in our community. It helps us to continue the work that God has given us to do, not only here, but in the broader world. I would ask that you prayerfully consider your pledge and join our family in supporting our church. And in so doing, our hearts will be in St. Richard's. And I have one more scripture, 1 Peter, verse 4, verse 10. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Thank you.
Thank you, Doki.